The Witcher 3 Early Next Gen Update comparison gives an idea of the visual upgrade. According to CD Projekt, the upcoming release of the next-gen version of The Witcher 3 will feature dozens of visual, performance, and technical enhancements over the original. This was made possible thanks to the power of next-gen consoles and modern PC hardware. The enhancements include ray tracing support, faster loading times on consoles, a variety of mods integrated into the experience, as well as many other improvements. The update will also bring fresh content inspired by the Witcher series from Netflix. The developer hasn't delved into detail regarding whether this means there will be brand new quests or if the additions are purely cosmetic. CD Projekt will provide details in this regard in a dedicated REDstreams event on Twitch next week, where the studio will also present gameplay from the next-gen version of the game. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition, which includes all currently available free DLC as well as both major expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, will be available for purchase digitally on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC. All PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC owners who own any version of the game will also have access to a free next-gen update. Following the initial digital release, a physical edition will be made available, with a specific date to be announced at a later time. Story. The world is in chaos. The air is thick with tension and the smoke of burnt villages. The fearsome empire of Nilfgaard has struck again, ravaging the helpless northern kingdoms. The once mighty who tried to use Geralt for their own gain are now gone. In these uncertain times, no one can say what fortune holds in store, who will bring peace to the world and who will cause it only misery. But a force darker and deadlier emerges. The petty men and women commanding tin-plated armies fail to understand that their conflict is child's play compared to the wild hunt, the otherworldly threat which now looms. These ghastly spectral riders have for ages plagued humankind, bringing misery to the world. This time the wild hunt seeks one person in particular, the one individual destiny itself bestowed upon Geralt, the one soul Geralt considers kin. Features. General. The grand finale to Geralt's story. A standalone adventure easily accessible to new players. Meaningful choices with consequences that change the story and the game world. Quests and main story threads that can be resolved in any order or completed in parallel. Unforgettable quests deeply linked with the core storyline and designed with care to draw players in. A breathtaking cinematic introduction illustrating the game background. Unique atmosphere, memorable characters, and gritty dialogue. Open world. A vast open world 35 times larger than that in The Witcher 2. Multiple ecosystems and cultures that players can move between at will. Regions with different inspirations and deep cultural references, each with a distinct feel. Free exploration unspoiled by loading times. Living world. A world shaped by the player's decisions, but which, left to itself, goes on living. A realistic day and night cycle. A dynamic weather system. A living economy. The new in-game economy system varies the price of goods based on surrounding conditions or their place of origin relative to Geralt's current whereabouts in the world. The price of fish might differ depending on distance from water, and a village lying on a trade route for trappers and hunters might have many tanneries and leather workers, affecting the price of crafting components and armor. A unique, deep, consistent and expansive game world based on that described by Andrzej Sapkowski. Combat. Combat complexity based on a variety of actions at the player's disposal, not on correct attack sequencing. A Witcher senses system bringing new tactical depth to combat. Monsters each with their own lore, posing unique hunting challenges and responding to changes in the environment. RPG. A tutorial built into the game, allowing players to dive into the world of The Witcher with ease. Involving investigations and rewarding hunts through the Witcher senses mechanic. A completely rewritten RPG mechanic allowing players to see the influence of statistics on gameplay. An expanded sign casting system. Each of the 5 signs has 2 different modes of use, creating even more possibilities in combat and challenging players to use magic in creative ways. A highly intuitive alchemy system. An expanded character development system. Advanced crafting mechanics. Visuals. Fully dynamic light and shadow effects throughout the game world, generating superior atmosphere and ambience. Detailed, realistic locations through a significant increase in polygon numbers. A deep role-playing experience through visually attractive, film-like presentation.